everyone, I'm Mitch. We're here at Sydney Motorsport Park getting ready for the Truck Assist Sydney SuperSprint. Now if you watched this race here a few weeks ago, you were treated to some really good racing up and down the field, some jumbled results all over the place, and interesting strategies all centered around these things here, our Dunlop tires. Now as we get ready for this weekend, I thought we'd take a few minutes just to explain to you what all goes in and factors into the strategy around our tires, and why the racing this weekend could be better than what we had even a few weeks ago. Across the weekend, we only have 20 tires to manage across the entire weekend. We have 3 sets of our hard Dunlop tire with the yellow font and 2 sets of our Dunlop softs with the white font. Now the softs are a little bit quicker out on track because they grip the road a bit better, but they will wear off quicker than these hard tires. Still, just 20 tires, 5 sets in total across the entire race weekend. You're talking about 2 practice sessions, 3 qualifying sessions, a top 15 shootout if you make it, and then 3 races as well where you have to make a pit stop. So at some point over the weekend, if not the majority of the weekend, you'll be reusing tires and using old tires while you're out on the racetrack, even in the race. So what the challenge will be for our engineers is to manage how they use their tires, when they use their fresh tires, and use that to the best of their ability to get the best result possible throughout each race of the weekend. Now if the rain starts falling, everything goes out the window and we take on the Dunlop wet tires with the treaded compound to handle the wet surface out on the racetrack. Now Sydney Motorsport Park is what we call an extreme deg track. And the reason for that is that this circuit is made up of some very long corners that the cars take at high speeds. So it's a lot of force and load that the tires take as they get through the corners. The second bit is the surface itself is extremely abrasive, really rough, not smooth at all, and it really tears at the tires as the cars are going around the track. Tire deg itself really translates to lap time and the loss of lap time over the course of a stint. We raced here 3 weeks ago. Drivers were suffering as much as 0.3 of a second a lap drop off. So that at the end of a stint, much slower, you couldn't take the corners as quick, and therefore the lap time suffered. Another thing to consider through all this is our pit stop times when the cars go and visit the lane. Each race over the weekend has 1 compulsory pit stop, but in an effort to simplify things as we get back to racing this year is our pit stop process. We only have 2 rattle guns now in each box, and there's no refueling allowed during the races, so you can only change 2 tires at a time. Now, changing 2 tires takes roughly about 4 to 5 seconds. Changing all 4 tires takes 8 to 9 seconds. And again, for our engineers and strategists, you really have to factor that into your total race time while you're out on the racetrack as well. It's longer, you're sitting still in the pit box, but with 4 tires, you have more grip when you're out on the circuit. Right, so hopefully that covers off and you learned a few things about what we're looking at across the weekend in terms of tire management and tire degradation as we look to try to cross this line before the other 23 cars. Thanks for watching.